Alright guys, so let's talk about our bucket harnesses. Everyone should have one. I passed one out to every single crew about a couple months ago. It's important that we use this when pulling up buckets and lowering buckets. The reason why we use these is so we don't spill material on the ground and we eliminate the chance of the bucket falling on someone while roping up. So it's important that we always use our bucket harness. So let's go into anchor placements and where we should put our anchors for the scope of work. So for this job, the scope of work is around an AC unit, and the two hazardous areas are going to be this parapet wall over here and this parapet wall over here. So I position my anchor in a place that will allow me to work safely in this area and also lift and lower material in this area. So always identify your hazardous areas for your job. Sometimes it might be a little harder, sometimes it's easier, but always identify those hazardous areas and come up with a solution to work in those hazardous areas. So I set up my ladder using the 4-to-1 ratio. For every 4 feet up is 1 foot out, is pulled 1 foot out. I also make sure that I'm 4 rungs above the roof deck and my ladder is secured to the building. So usually I use a clamp. Most of you guys use a clamp. I don't have a big enough clamp to go over this parapet wall. Usually my small clamp that I use works just fine, but for this job it wasn't working out right. So what I ended up doing was grabbing a ratchet strap, wrapping it around the rung, and tightening it to my anchor. Doing this allows my ladder to stay stationary and it won't move left or right or side to side.